Browns fans, many of you don't need convincing that it's time for a change at the quarterback position. Anthony Meglin here with another quick game show on Cleveland Browns on SI YouTube channel. And yes, I'm in the camp, firmly in the camp, that it's time to shake things up at the quarterback position. Totally understanding the ramifications of that move and knowing that that would signal the end of the Deshaun Watson era. And it is time, in my opinion, to wrap this up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that and use revisionist history and say that I've been on the get off Deshaun Watson train for a while. I've held out hope. And I've really thought that, hey, he showed some promise last year. He showed a little bit of promise the year before. But, the proof's always in the pudding. And it's been right in front of our face, has been right in front of my face this entire time. And, excluding everything off the field with Deshaun Watson, everything on the field has been pretty darn bad. And it's time to make a shakeup. Like we're beyond the Browns being a bad football team right now. They're a team that doesn't care about this, about the season. No, it feels like nobody really it matters to anybody if they win or if they lose. And that all starts with the quarterback position. Those guys do not care to play for who's at quarterback. And yeah, you gave him a lot of money. And yes, this contract is large and it's going to loom over you for a while. But that's the risk you take. You try to take a big swing. And I totally agreed with the move by all means. Like, you felt that you couldn't get over the hump with Baker Mayfield. I'm fine with that. Go take a swing and take a swing at a big name guy who you think can compete with Patrick Mahomes. And unfortunately, you took a swing and you missed. And that's just the way it is. The bad part is it's going to signal a big reset for this entire Browns roster. It's an old roster, especially on the offensive side. Amari Cooper is going to be on his way out. You look up front, you got Joel Bitonio, who's probably, if I were to guess, in his last season, especially as a Cleveland Brown, but maybe his last season just in general. You marry that up with Wyatt Teller, who's kind of starting to age. You got Nick Chubb in the backfield while still young, coming off that catastrophic injury. You don't know where it's going to go from here, and it's a really shaky place if you're a Cleveland Browns fan and if you're on the team, because there's not a lot of good answers, and it starts with the quarterback. Now, for the rest of this season, your playoffs are done. You're out of the playoffs. Unfortunate to say, it stinks to say, especially after that magic year last year. But maybe a shakeup and putting Jameis Winston in at least gives your guys something to play for. It would certainly give fans something to cheer for this year. But it won't be an easy decision. There's going to be there's going to be a big ripple effect, and a lot of weird things will happen for sure if they make that move. But if it was up to me, which it's not. Don't get paid quite that much to make decisions like that. But if it were up to me, I'd say let's pack it up, admit your mistake. You messed up. It wasn't right. It's not going to be right. And let's start the move on, because the quicker you rip the Band-Aid off, the quicker you can start to make it right. For all your news, highlights, and analysis, and much, much more, subscribe to our channel. We love doing stuff like this here on Cleveland Browns on SI, bringing you all types of content both during the week and on the weekend before games, both on site and from off site as well. For all of our written content, head over to our website, si.com/NFL/Browns. We got you covered wall to wall. We talk about the quarterback controversy. We talk about the team as a whole. We talk about so much, and you can go read it all over at our website. But tonight, we talk quarterback change, and for me, my vote is make the change. Appreciate you hanging out with us on another quick game show on Cleveland Browns on SI.